welcome to my channel. My name is BB and this is BB's financial journey. So today we are going to be doing cash unstuffing, totaling, let's see here, I didn't write it down. Okay, so the cash unstuffing will be totaling $2,164. I'm going to recalculate that just one more time to make sure that I am correct. Yep, $2,164 is what I should have at the end of this cash unstuffing. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do first. I do want to do my bills first because my binder here is here. So why don't we go ahead and do that. I'm going to use this pen and put this one away. Rent I already took care of. Just so you are aware, my rent is actually $700 a month, not $600. I made my mom raise my rent $100 more. And instead of me changing everything around with the water bill, with her information, she wanted to keep it the way it was. So what I do is I keep it separate. I keep the $100 for the water bill and then the $600 for the rent separate, just so I'm aware of where everything is going to go. And then my mother gets the difference of whatever I paid the water bill. So it's $700. The water bill was $63. I only have $65 here, and she got $645. So I hope that explains everything. So for the water bill down here, it's $63. We're going to round it up to $63. We should get $2 back. Right now we don't have the $2, but that's okay. We're going to get there, I'm sure of it. So I just have to remember that I owe the $2. I'm going to put the 2 there so I keep that in my head. Next thing that we're going to go into is T-Mobile. All right, so T-Mobile was, so T-Mobile was $264. I have here $270, I believe. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, and 70. Seeing as I don't have any ones yet, I'm going to do the same thing I did with the water bill. I owe $6 back to myself that I'm going to be rolling into the bills buffer, and as soon as I get some ones here. So going on to insurance, my life insurance came out, but my car insurance did not. They both are under the same provider. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, so 50, okay, 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, and 30. My insurance was just, my life insurance that is, was just $41. So that's all I'm going to take out. I only have, let's see how much I'm supposed to get back. So 50, take away 41. Sorry, I'm not, I don't have that in view. That means I get $9 back. I'm going to go ahead and give myself the 5, and then the 4, I'm going to wait until I get some ones. So I'm not going to roll over any of the money from the insurance just yet because I haven't paid the my regular insurance. 50, 70, 80, 85. Okay. Yeah, I haven't paid the regular insurance yet, and I'm going to wait until I pay that before I roll it over into the bills buffer, whatever is left, that is. So that's going to go in here, and I'm going to put down here for life insurance +4, because I need to put 4 back in there. Subscription, going down to Microsoft. I do subscribe to Microsoft now. That's $8. So why don't we go ahead and take that out. Okay. So we have $35 here. I'm going to put the 10 here, so I owe a 2. And then the 25 is for the Netflix. There we go. We have $25. All right. So there's nothing coming out of my minimum payments because nothing's due so far. I've paid everything up to date. I'm going to leave the bills buffer. Oh no, bills buffer is the next thing, because I do have that miscellaneous bill that I have to pay, and it's at $26. Let's see here. I have $52 here. I should get $26 back, I do believe. So 52 take away 26. Yep, $26 back. So 5, 6, and a 20. And there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and check that off. All right. Oops. I think we're done with the bills, with Bonnie, that is. So we're going to put Bonnie away. And let's go to, well, let's just put Bonnie back over here. Making such a big deal about it. Let's go into expenses. So, how am I going to do the groceries? Because there's a lot of stuff for groceries. And maybe I should go ahead and do that, because then I can go ahead and take care of all those dollar bills that I need to roll over into that I owe myself. Yeah. So I have here, I think I still have $10 in buffer. And then there's one thing, in order to keep my $10 in buffer, because I really want to build my buffer for groceries, I went ahead and took money out of other envelopes to cover what I had left in here. And I think that was this transaction. I took it out of spending and buffer, but it was actually groceries, but that's okay. We're going to start off with Carnes, and that's just $5. So there we go. Putting in the $5 there. Okay. Now, I'm always wondering if I'm in view. Okay. CVS for $12. I'm going to put 22 in there and get $10 back. Right? Yep, 22. And get $10 back. There we go. Now we're moving down to Panera Bread for $36. And I have that exact amount right here. There we go, $36. Okay. Now we're going to go to Panera Bread again for $9. And I could do that in ones. I took these ones out of my one of my saving challenges to make sure that I have enough ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. Another groceries for $2. It was a vending machine transaction. Okay. And now we're going to go to my grocery shopping at $137. So there's 100. I don't believe I have $17 here, but we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, doesn't look like I do. So I'm gonna have to break one of these hundreds. So let's get the trusty calendar out here. Calculator, that is. I'm sorry, calendar. Calculator, and take out $137. That means I should get back $63. That's a 50, a 60, and 3 ones.
Okay, so let's put all that together.
There we go. So we took care of that. There's no more groceries on this page, but there are some on this page. So groceries for $7 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then gas. Oh, we're skipping that gas for right now. I'll go to the next groceries, which is $36. Let's see if that's $6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep, be daisy. So there's 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and $36. Next is Papa John's at $38. I'm going to have to break this 50 here. Take out 38. That means I get $12 back. So there we go. $12. These are some nasty money here. 10, 11, 12. Okay. $38. Next is Cheats for $15. I'm gonna have to break another 100. So that means $85 back. So 50, 70, 80, and 85. Going down to lunch at work, I got $11. So let's do that. 10. And I took care of my lunch. Then we're going down to another groceries for $136. And there we go. We have the exact amount right here. 100, 20, 30, 35, and 36. Another $8 for groceries from Sheets. 50 to 8. That means I get $42 back. 1, 2. So now I have $43 in total here. And then we're going to another groceries for $35. Right, I should get $5 back. All right, and then I'm going to put this for the last $4 in groceries in there and just get this $1 back. So now I have $4. And that is getting rolled over into my savings rollover challenge. So there, we're just gonna put that there for right now. Let's move on to, since we're here, we're gonna go to gas and take care of that. Here we go, $30 for gas. All right, and then let's go back over here and see what am I gonna do next. Let's do, we're gonna do the spending next, but first I want to pay myself back the $2 for water bill, $2 back from subscription for my Microsoft subscription. All right.
Going back to the next thing here.
Is I don't know what that was because I don't think I was supposed to do. Oh, $4. Sorry, that's going directly into the insurance envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why. I should have written that down a little better. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have $6 here from T-Mobile, and there we go. So I should have $10 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that is all going into my bills buffer envelope here. So now I should have $36. 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. Let's, I'm going to take this one because that's a better looking one, and this is a better looking 5, and I'm going to put these 2 5s and these ones back and get a 10. That's there. So now I have $36. Did all that because those ones were horrible. I wouldn't have condensed it if it was decent ones. So there we go. There, we need to put those $4 into my insurance because I haven't paid my car insurance or my rental insurance yet. And that's not coming out until next week, I believe. So, well, it'll be for next week for me. Sorry about that. A little drama with my kid, my Taurus. There, my daughter, that is. 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. That is what's left in my insurance envelope. Okay. So now we're done with the bills binder. So we're going to jump into, let's see here.
Spending, right? I'm trying to see if I have any other spending here other than
Over here. So part of the spending for this charge is going to be $11 that I'm going to take out. I have 20. All right, so I'm going to put the $10, put the $20 in there, and take out I'm not going to put the $4 into the rollover because I don't see any reason why I should. I really don't want to either because it's only $1 off. If I had more in there, I probably would go ahead and do it. But I'm not going to do it since I don't have that much in spending. And then the other half of that charge, which is $5, is come out the buffer. Yeah, and I still have $5 in here. And why I split it up is because I want to make sure that I still have money in each of my envelopes. So that's taken care of. And then the next, I think, is toiletry. At Target, and that was for $13. Okay, so going to toiletry. I have $30 here, 13. I think I'm going to break the 20 here. See how much I need to put back. So 20 take away, oops. Let's do that again. 20 take away 13 is $7. So I need to put the 20 back and get $7 back. So that's 17 bucks, but the $2 is going to go over here for my savings rollover. Okay, so I think that's it for my spending. Yeah, my spending envelope. We're going to go into we're going to go into my sinking funds. Okay, so let's do that. First things first is self-care. I get 2 charges for self-care, one for $5 and another for $5. I purchased something from Google service for a game. I'm going to put the $20 in here and give myself $10 back because both of those charges, one right here and one down here, were $5 each. So now I have $15 left in my self-care. Okay. Birthday, no. Health, no. Clothes is next. And I did purchase something for myself for clothes. This was just a sweatshirt that I got. Fortunately, it did take out a lot of the $20 that I had. A lot of the money that I had in my saving, in my, what do you call it? Envelope for my clothes, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm trying to see here if everything is checked off, and I do believe on this page, everything is checked off. So we're going to go into the next page here. And go to, not those two, not just yet. Is there something else? I'm trying to remember. Nope, not quite. Not quite. So the next one and the last thing that I have to take care of is the purchases that it was a ticket that I bought for my daughter. She's going to Norway, so I purchased a ticket for her. And I don't have the money right now. I don't know if you guys remember, I did say that I was going to do the 100 envelope challenge to help me out to pay for her trip to going to Norway, and also my trip going to Norway, because we're going to go 2 separate times. I think why we're not going together, well, because the time that I'm going is just for adults. It's just for me and my sister who's in Norway. And then this trip that my daughter's taken is for her and her cousins. So, and my mom's going with her. So in order to pay for that ticket for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the $500 from my personal savings, aka emergency Pisces. Okay, so I'm going to put the prop money of $500 here and put that over here. And then together, it's one charge was $1,087 and the other charge was $70. So let's do that. 87. Oh my God. $1,087 plus $70 is $1,157. So I will have left $20, $40, $42, and $43 left in my, no, $45 left. 20, 40, 42, 44, and 45. So, Pisces, that's going to go there. And then the other part is going to come out of my daughter's pie. For right now, it's going to come out of Taurus's savings account, which will leave her with just $15, $17, and $18. But God willing, I will make sure that I put this money back into her account once I've completed my challenge for the 100 envelope challenge. So that's $400 in prop money here. So let's put that back in Taurus. So let's see here. I took out 500 from my personal savings, 400 from my daughter's, and then the $257 is coming out of household. I don't know when we're going to get that air conditioner, but hopefully sometime in the future. So I only have the 500 and prop here, so let's do this. 500 take away 257 would be $243. So I'm going to put the prop of $500 in there and then give myself in cash $243. One, two, and three. Okay. And now I should have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290. Wait, 100, 200, 250, 70, 90, 300. And I'm not taking these and rolling them over because of the fact that I'm paying. I'm going to be paying. I'm going to be putting the money back into this thing in the future. So that's $303, I believe, or $313. No, $303. So I have $303 now in the household. God willing, I know what I'm doing. I hope so. So let's go ahead and check these off. But before we move on, I need to make sure that I update my tracking for the household because I did not
do that. Let's go to, there we go.
Excuse me for a second. Okay, so $257. So now I want to make sure that I counted this right. And put down 560, take away 257, 303, which means I have $303 in that account now, or in that envelope. And then the other thing that I wanted to do is do this. I've been looking at my debt avalanche and seeing how much I have in my debt avalanche, and also what I have in my debt bills. And I think I have $60 over in my debt bills that I don't need to keep in there to pay for my minimum balances coming up in May. So I'm going to take that $60 and roll it over into my debt avalanche. So if I do need it, I can always take it back out of that avalanche. But I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And that's $60, which will leave $280 from 60 would be 220. Okay. So let's go over here and do that right now. Okay. All right, so that's 150, 200, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So we're going to take the 60, which is right here. And now we have 150, 200, 10, and 20. We're going to go ahead and reduce these two. And yeah, do I need to reduce that? No, I'll be all right. 150, no, I won't. It will drive me crazy that I didn't condense it. 100, 220. So now we could put that in here. And there we go. All right. So that's going from that envelope to my debt avalanche envelope. There we go. Debt avalanche. So, and that's going to be $100 plus $60. So now I should have 132 plus 60, 192. Okay. So, yeah, that avalanche right here. Okay. Just like before, I'm going to take those two 20s and get $20, two 10s and turn them into a 20. There. So that's 150, 70, 90, 91, and $92. And that is going directly into my target payment for June when that comes up. So there we go. Okay. That is done for. And I should have $2,164 here, which includes my proc money also. Right? Yeah. Right. Okay. So get in here. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is getting rolled over into my savings rollover. I'm just going to take this out. This is what I got from Intentional Living. Oh, it's double-sided. I didn't even realize that. That's good. Just gonna put those over here. That's a $2 she gave me for a gift. And she also gave me envelope for a gift. It's very nice. Okay, so that's that for right now. I have my my money here, so I know. Oh, let's check that again, because $2,164. $2,164. Okay, so let's count the prop money first. 500, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400 in prop money. And then in real money, $100. Okay. 50, 100, 50, 200, 250, 300, 350. Okay. Then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 220. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. A 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yep, I have here in cash and in prop money $2,164. It's not a lot in cash, but let's take out the prop money here and just do this for the thumbnail. Okay, that's a good amount of money there. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out my description with Upside in my description box, and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.